Even after the duel is over, Lloyd continues to strike Newman mercilessly, much to the horror of the soldiers who try to stop him. From the stands, Javier watches with cold eyes. He notices that although he seems to have lost his mind, Lloyd strikes with calculated precision, targeting every part of Newman's body to cause pain, but without endangering his life. Lloyd's face is calm, as if he had anticipated everything. Here, the story takes us back 15 days before the duel. We see how Lloyd convinced Javier to teach him the basic Azrahan technique. Javier was shocked that Lloyd knew his secret and still imperfect technique. With complete shamelessness, Lloyd revealed to him that he learned everything from Javier's words during his sleep, which Lloyd had also induced in him. Then, he proposed a deal. He would help Javier perfect his technique in exchange for learning it. Using his engineering knowledge, Lloyd explained Javier's problem in a way the knight could never have imagined. Mana from the environment is rejected by his mana heart because it is a foreign body. Lloyd's solution, inspired by the concept of an auxiliary engine, was for Javier to not try to absorb the mana into his core, but to condense it near him, creating additional energy circles. The idea was a revelation. Javier was able to perfect his technique, and his gratitude translated into a plus 5-point increase in his approval rating. Lloyd, however, was not interested in the mana-generating part, but only in the defensive aspect, absorbing mana that came into contact with his body. With this knowledge, he was sure that he could defeat Newman. Back in the present, the Baron, furious, orders Lloyd to stop, shouting that he will not tolerate the tarnishing of a knight's honor. Lloyd, panting, replies, "The honor of this knight, my lord." He signals the Baron to kill himself under the cloth on the table in the gallery. There, the Baron finds a stack of letters. They are the letters of betrayal between Newman and the swindler Tords, detailing the financial state of the estate and plans to forge documents. Newman, now conscious, is horrified. How did Lloyd find the letters he had hidden in a wall? The answer is simple. Lloyd knew of their existence from the book and sent little Padong to retrieve them the night before. With Newman's betrayal exposed for all to see, the Baron is devastated, but also grateful to his son. Still, like a good leader, he contemplates a just punishment. Lloyd, however, knows that a good leader and a gentle leader are two different things. A forgiven traitor will not repent, but will become more cunning. So Lloyd proposes an ingenious public trial. He suggests a seemingly merciful punishment, to throw a fierce mouse at Newman's head. If he is wounded by the mouse, he will be exiled. If not, he will be demoted to the rank of private, with a chance at rehabilitation. The proposal seems wise and generous, a warning to all the others, and the Baron accepts it. Newman, seeing a chance to escape, gratefully accepts. But Lloyd knows that mercy has no place here. He whispers, the best way to ask for forgiveness is to remember that it doesn't exist. Taking out Padong, he gives it a red seed and throws it into the air. In front of the terrified crowd, the little hamster transforms into a colossus and, with a cry of agony from Newman, crashes into him with devastating force. Upon impact, Newman is seriously injured. According to the sentence, he must be exiled. Lloyd, with a satisfied smile, declares, and so, the rotten apple of this realm is eliminated. The chapter ends with Lloyd emerging victorious, having managed not only to win an impossible duel, but also to get rid of a dangerous traitor through a perfectly executed plan, proving once again that his modern intelligence is his most powerful weapon.